afternoon, everybody, or good morning, depends on what time of day you're watching this and what time zone. My name is Michelle Mackenzie, and this is my video collab that I'm doing with Moon Petrie about sharing my experiences as a writer and being a parent for all us mummy writers out there. It's my experience and what I do to find the time to make sure that I get to do a little bit of writing, because we're more than just mum. So stay tuned. So when I first became a mum and I had Tasha, there wasn't a whole lot of time to do anything really, and I got told that it was almost impossible to do anything other than look after my newborn. And I got told I can't use the word can't. I can't do any writing or write a book, like do something that could count as a career whilst my child is under 1 year old. And I thought, screw you, no offence, but I want to write. I need to stay sane, and lack of sleep really doesn't help. So I found a way, and I looked for the time slots and what time I had available to see when I can write. And would you believe it? I found a way. It took me 6 weeks of writing, but I did write a book. It may not be a very good book, but I wrote a book. So, with a newborn, in my experience, the best time to write is when your baby is sleeping. I know, like, you're exhausted and you want to sleep as well, so it doesn't give you a lot of time, but nap time is your best friend when it comes to newborns. So think the mid-morning kind of nap time. So obviously, first thing in the morning, you're exhausted and you're tired, and baby needs to be fed. But the nap before they wake up for lunch, that was when I found I was more creative, because I was awake enough to do some writing whilst I'm waiting for the baby to wake up for her next feed. The other time that I found I could write is when, in the evening, just I'd do like maybe about 5 minutes whilst the kettle is brewing. I'd make sure that baby's been fed, I've put them back down. I'll just grab a notepad and pen, and I'll take it with me into the kitchen, and I'd write a couple of sentences or a paragraph whilst the kettle is brewing, so that I get that little bit. It's not much, but it does count. When I had my second daughter, Jessica, obviously it was a little bit more difficult. So I've gone from writing in mid-morning to writing in the evening, because Tasha was a little bit older and Jessica, being newborn. So I'd write early evening. I'd have Jessica in my arm, in one arm. Then I would have my notepad and pen on the arm of my sofa next to me, and I'd write with my other hand. So I'd both of my arms to be preoccupied. So I'll have my baby in this hand, in this arm like that, you know, baby cradle, and then I'll be writing over here like this. Yeah, whilst you know, so I can do two things at once. Yeah, I thought it was great. So, still getting words written. And then along comes Spencer. So, right, same again. Baby in one arm, pen and paper in the other. And eventually be able to, by the time that, you know, I finish doing the draft by hand, you know, I can type up. When, you know, the kid's a little bit older, I now do writing in the morning, when they're playing. So like I'd write from 10 o'clock until lunch, whilst they're playing upstairs, playing with their toys. And then I'd do them lunch, and then I would tidy up and whatever. And I won't do any more writing until the evening, when they go upstairs and watch a DVD and go to bed. That's when I'll do my bulk writing, where I write the most. Because then I would write from about 8 o'clock at night up until about 10 o'clock at night. So like I'd get about at least 4 hours a day of writing time. And that is my experience. Yeah, but for you new parents out there, nap time is your best friend. And for after this lockdown has all been and done and everyone's allowed out again and schools have reopened, that is also a great time for that's the time I also write. I do the housework in the morning, and I'd get 2 hours in the afternoon to do some writing before I pick the kids up from school, and then again when they go to bed I'll continue writing. Whilst this lockdown is happening though, a little bit different, but not much has changed. I would be mum during the day, and I would do the housework, and I would clean, I would cook, and I would do all mum duties. And then in the evening, when the kids get ready and go to bed, that's when I'll get my writing time done. And I'll write again from about 8 o'clock up until about 11 o'clock. And that'll be when I'm tapped out and ready for bed. But yes, it does vary. But my best advice is nap time in the evening time. Yeah, because that's when things are a little bit quieter. So I hope my experience helps you. I hope you get something from my tips and my chaos, and maybe some ideas about, you know, when, you know, just take time and see when things are just a little bit quieter. And you'll have a good idea when you can actually get some writing done. Even if it means like a notepad and pen, and every time you go and make yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, you know, just take your writing pad with you and get like a couple of sentences done or a couple of paragraphs done whilst you're waiting for the kettle to boil. You know, little and often, and it goes a long way. So don't forget to watch Moon Petrie's video if you have not seen it already, and I will leave the link below. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the bell and subscribe, and the other way round. Click subscribe, ring the bell, and look out for my next video. Bye.